Hello, guys, and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foss, and I'm touching base with you with my partner in crime on this Focus Friday, Chris Edwards. What's
Good
going on,
morning, sir.
Chris?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
Do you know before I got all dressed up and dolled up and looking good, I took a long, nice, hot bath.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I was like, I could just go to sleep right now.
so you're relaxed and you're ready to go.
I am totally like relaxed, totally laid back. I took a nice, I can, baths are so important. I know some people say, I don't take baths. I love a good bath. And then immediately after the bath, then I take a shower.
Yeah, well, you
So
kind of have to wash
you
off
have
the
to take
sweat
a
and
shower.
stuff.
You have
Yeah,
to, I put in all this, the Epsom salt,
yeah.
and I put in
You're
the
speaking my
aromatic
language. Therapy.
bubblies.
No, it's funny. I since I started running back in 2018, I started taking baths because it was a great way for me to kind of like relax my muscles. And I just started. This week has been the first week in months that I've been consistently running. I ran Monday through Wednesday. I took yesterday off, and I got this morning and I ran. So I'm back on track. I'm running a 5K every day. At least I'm trying to do 5 days out of the week. So I'll probably do one this weekend. But baths are
Mm.
helpful. So I'm probably going to take one later because my legs are a little bit sore right
Woo.
now, but love them. And the
Baths
Epsom
are
salt works.
the Epsom
Epsom salt
salt
works.
works. And I
Yes.
think it's just good for all the inflammation in your body. So it just relieves all that inflammation. Another way to getting it rid, because inflammation is the killer. So we gotta get rid of as much inflammation we can get out of our bodies, the better off we are. Who's in the room here? I see Aya is in the room. Good rising, good morning, Ron and Chris, everyone at
Good
TPD.
morning.
And we have our wonderful Hannah. Hannah Boy Miller is in the building. And Derek just popped in. Derek, what's going on, West
Good
Coast? How
morning.
you
Good
doing,
morning.
Derek? Mr. DT Tuggo. So much in the news. So we're going to try to knock out a bunch of news headlines really
Okay.
quick. And then we're going to go into the focus. So those are new. Like I said, I gained a lot of new followers over the last week due to Photoville. This is your first time here. Welcome. If you're here for the first time, my Photoville family and friends, and all the people that we've been visiting, and all the photographers that have been visiting Photoville, and I've been crossing paths with you all. This is our Focus Friday, and Focus Friday is when we dedicate time to focus on accounts, IG accounts, YouTube accounts that bless, encourage, and inspire. So that's what we do on Focus Friday. So all the folks that are new to this, welcome. And Paro's in the building. I see her with her
Good
grand
morning.
rising. So I know 3 people in my life that do grand rising. That is Amparo, Aya, and my brother. My brother sends me texts every morning with these Bible verses and quotes and motivation stuff. And then he says, Grand Rising. So there we are. Oh, there's a bug in the house.
Well, when you got
Got
plants, you
him.
know you didn't have bugs.
I got him. He's dead now. Sorry for all the bug lovers. This one did not make it. This one did not make it. He had the nerve to stand in front of my face, got in my face.
While you're
Anyway,
live.
he's gone. He is no longer. So anyway, Chris, anything going on in your neck of the woods before we go into headlines?
Oh, I have a very busy weekend coming up. So for those in the DMV, be sure to check out the Sunday morning show, Fox 5 DC. I'm going to have Andre Tunstall. He's based out of St. Louis. He goes by Mr. Lux. He is a fashion influencer. He is a designer, and he actually owns his own department store in St. Louis. He's coming out and he's going to be interviewed live on air on Fox 5 9 in DC in the DMV area on Sunday. The segment is going to be live around. His segment is 7:45 to 7:51, and then for those that live in the DMV area, if you go into the Fox 5 app, I believe at 8:30 they're going to have the after show, and he'll be on that as well. So yeah, I'll be in DC this weekend working.
Yes. Well, I will be, speaking of working on a whole weekend, I will be working at Photoville all weekend. So I'll be at Photoville at the Brooklyn Bridge Park on tomorrow from 11:30 to 8 o'clock at night. So it's a long day. And also you will see me on Sunday at the Photoville at the South Street Seaport. So part of the a quarter of the exhibition is at South Street Seaport, and there's a lot to be seen there as well. So I will be there on Sunday, and that is also from 11. I think that's 11:30 to 6. I think it is.
So they've expanded it then.
Oh yeah, they've done a lot of expansion. The two main, I think South Street Seaport this year is being another main spot, sister to Brooklyn, is something new. However, they are all over the city. So you'll see these banners, these cubes all over the city in Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. And like I said, I think it's downtown Brooklyn at the Brooklyn campus under the Brooklyn Bridge at Brooklyn Bridge Plaza. That is 85. I'm not sure if it's the whole thing across the board, but I know it's 300 exhibitions, or no, 300 exhibitions. I can't remember. I gotta go back to the paraphernalia.
That's all right.
But I know it's 80. I think it's 85 exhibitions under the bridge, and 300 photographers that are participating in some form of fashion in Photoville. If I'm wrong, Photoville folks, correct me, please. You can send me. You can always send a little text over. But I am loving it. Yesterday I was on duty. Had a great time. We had a stormy day, storms in and out, but we had so much fun. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, they do.
I have learned that I've surround myself, and I don't do anything with anyone unless we all come from the same, we're gonna call it moral or foundation principles, because it makes a difference when you surround yourself with people that believe in the things you believe in. And the folks at Photoville, every person they hire, every single person that they've hired, I mean, they're just beautiful people. I really love working with these folks, and again, it's from the top down. The three founders and the staff members and all the people that work full time all year round with Photoville are just exceptional people. So, I'm going to be on a Photoville rant and rage about them all for the next 2 weeks, even though I say it all year round. But we are in Photoville mode. And so, guys, check out Photoville. You're in New York. There's also Flickr is having an exhibit. Flickr is having a street walk or something tomorrow. I think it is. And I think they're meeting at the Brooklyn Bridge Plaza. I think they're meeting there. So Flickr is in conjunction with Photoville. So Flickr. So all the photographers, all the people that put their photos on Flickr, FLICKR, they'll be doing that tomorrow. So just go on to the Flickr website and check it out. It will be there. I can try to see if I can bring that up real quick, because it's going to be a big to do. So many people in my meetup group will be attending. They were like, "Ron, are you attending?" I was like, "No, I'm working." I will be working behind the scenes at Photoville. So yeah, they have it. I don't think they have it. It's not on there. Is it on their website? I'm going on their website now. Of course, I don't have it all logged up and ready. So anyway, check it out. You just go to Flickr, definitely Photoville and Flickr. Just look up that online. Okay, let's jump into. Oh wait, there's some folks that walked in. Elise, good morning. I see Elise is in the building. She said good morning to everyone.
Morning.
And Elise, so many folks were thankful for our conversation yesterday. If you missed yesterday's conversation, we had a time, and Chris and I, after it was over, we're like, we love this format.
Yeah.
We hope, Station, and it is so good to be with other people in the room that are just as energized as you are about life and about the headlines of the day and about what's going on to protect our community and protect democracy. So it was so beautiful to be able to do that yesterday. We had a great time, and I think so you guys have you guys, the contract is out for y'all, the imaginary contract. For Gwendolyn and Elise to be on every Thursday. And the great thing about StreamYard and being on this format is that even if we have Elise and Gwendolyn on every week with us, like it's 4 of us instead of just, Chris and I would start it off and then we'll have the 2 of them on. We can also add more people. I think we can add up to 20 people. So if we have other people that want to be involved in what's called roundtable, we can even go to 6. It will be cool. So if you're interested to do that, that's going to be great. I think our Thursday, it will really bring more to our Thursday audience and our the people that we serve here, to be able to encourage them and inspire them and motivate folks. So this format is absolutely wonderful. And I invite those that do have something to say. You can't come on here and just look at the 4 walls. You have to know what you're talking about. You see how Elise and Gwendolyn, they come in with the numbers. They come in with the receipts. You must have your receipts when you talk. So anyway, first headline of the day. There we go. Here we go. Man. First, I just want to share. January 6th, police officers booed in Pennsylvania State House. Now, this was crazy. I don't know if you saw this.
I didn't hear about this one.
Yes, was crazy. The Officer Dunn, the black officer, and the other officer were at the State House in Pennsylvania for a rally to talk about their because they're on a campaign on a vote for Biden campaign and to vote against Trump campaign. So the people in the audience booed them, turned their backs on them. And you say, what happened to the Republican Party that was all about law enforcement? They seem to forget January 6th was an assault on law enforcement. And what's ironic to me on this is because I know some police officers that know other police officers, and people in some of my friends' families that are police officers that are Trumpsters. And some of those folks are probably like them in that audience, booing their brothers in blue. Chris,
it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
Disgraceful? It's disgraceful.
It is disgraceful.
You just can't believe. As a former Republican, the depths, they've dug themselves way below the basement of just no return. The Republican Party is no longer Republican Party. It's the mega Republican Party. The Republican Party has probably now gone the way of the Whigs. If y'all know who the Whigs were. And it's just it's awful. It's awful that it was on assault, booing their, I want to say fellow officers. Some of the people that in the audience were probably officers, but booing people that stood up against the mob on January 6th. I see here, hey, Dr. Tachi's in the building.
Yes, she is.
What's going on? Dr. Taji says, well, historically, police departments were put in place to police particular people. Yes, we do. So GOP is only for them as long as they yield to their will. Woo! I love this audience. I love this community. Here's Elise says a lot of police officers are his supporters. Yes, they are. Elise says all of the police PACs are raising money for Republicans, and this is the mega Republicans, MAGA, or what you want to call them.
After they beat the police officers.
After they beat up police officers.
Oh, we're gonna beat you and then give you some money.
Yeah, but this is how they roll. T was in the who's this? Your buddy T was in the Bay Area last night. Billionaires only. Oh yeah. I heard he is promising all kinds of tax cuts and all kinds of slashes if they donate $1 billion apiece.
Listen to me. These people are so naive. Like
so
he's
stupid.
doing what he did the last time. I'm gonna build this wall. I'm shut down immigration, and all those things did not come to pass. So what makes you believe in if you give him another chance, he's going to do this? And on top of it, let's just talk about what's really going on and what's in front of us. You want to have a convicted felon running the government.
Yes, a criminal. You want the man that can't carry a gun. D.L. Hughley had this on his page, to be responsible for pressing the button, the nuclear codes. The man that can't be responsible to carry a gun to hold the codes for the nuclear weapons that we have.
This is such a bizarre world that we're living in.
We are living in some crazy times.
If you're in Congress and you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Not convicted, but you've got a case pending, they make you step down off of your committees. Yes. And if you're found guilty, you are removed from Congress.
Yes.
You can't work in Congress, but yet still, if you're a convicted felon who's been found guilty on 34 felonies, you can run an entire country. Okay.
Dr.
If that's the case, then we should just have convicted felons running for president then.
Well, look. We do have one going. We have a convicted felon running for president. Dr. Taji says, well, having vast amounts of money does not necessarily equal intelligence. So I'm not really surprised. This is true. That point. I like when people say that. Anytime someone says something, they'll go, that point, that one there. Crazy. And let's see here. I see in the building, Trish says, what persons with the kind of dollars would support that dude? The ones that are afraid of him. Elise says, the man that can go to 30 plus countries because he is convicted. He can't go. That's right. He will not be able to travel. This is something, if he becomes president, there are certain countries he cannot travel to because he is a felon.
Like when you're a convicted felon and potentially looking at jail time, there are just certain things you can't do. How can you run a country effectively if you can't even travel outside of the country, which is a part of your job?
Yeah. Kimmy says, don't care.
Wake up.
Kimmy says, don't care as long as they think that minorities will be put back in their place. Hey, Anthony Rowland just popped in the building. Good morning. And Amparo, I did see your comment. Yes, you are welcome to be on the panel.
Oh, come on in. Come on in,
Amparo. Come on in. She's great for the round table. There you go. I love it. Great job. Tricia, we will feel you. Exactly, Kim. Kim said exactly. Okay, here we go. Next headline. Y'all, well, since we did talk about this yesterday, D.L. Hughley did it. For those that may not have seen it, he did a video of all the senators that were against women's rights to contraceptive health, and and their faces are flashing on D.L. Hughley's Instagram. Let me just go there really quick. It's free. I was like, since we're focusing on accounts today, that is something I thought was really cool. Mr. DL Hughley. Here let me get that in here. Sorry about that. Oh, it should be right up here because I was looking at it early this morning. So there it is right there. And let's share the page. Let's share the page here. Let's share. It is quite. I was like, wow. Go ahead, DL has been really going in.
Well, he's always been very political.
Yes,
but I think
he's
now
really going in now.
Oh, well, here's the thing, though. A lot of people are stepping up. Like Robert De Niro is a big one too.
Yes. So here he goes. There we go. There they are.
Nice.
There they are.
And they all have one thing in common. They all have a certain look to them.
Yes, except for
even the dark one that flashed on the screen.
Even the dark P. I can't stand Tim Squat. I can't. Tim Squat. I mean, he's just horrible.
Who was the one that was on Joy Reid's show yesterday?
Oh, we're going there next. We're going there next. Hold on. Oh, shucks.
I can't. Like, I watched the interview. I'm just like, what is going on?
Representative Byron Donalds' embrace of Jim Crow. Can someone tell me what the hell is going on in this country that a black representative of this country says, you know, those days of Jim Crow were really good for black folks when it came to family.
But here's the thing, and I love that Joy called him out on.
Joy went all
she was
in.
Like, well, you know, during Jim Crow, you couldn't have been married to your wife. That was illegal.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I know, but I know, but you know, the families were together. The fathers were in the house. Like, sir, like, do you even hear? Like, I don't even know if you believe what you're saying.
Tom says, Byron Donalds, I just can't. Let me tell you, I sit there and think Hannah says Joy got him good. Joy was like, she did not let up.
She's a better person than me.
And before we go, we're out of time, but I got one more question.
She's a better person because I couldn't. Never mind. Just keep going.
Kimmy says, scared of something being used. That was crazy though. But you know what? If no one knew him before,
they know him now.
They know him now. He is trending all over Black Twitter. He's trending all over Black TikTok. He's trending all over CNN, MSNBC. I mean, the anchor person at CNN, she also went in on him. She said, look, she had him on the show. If I was him, I would just go into hiding. That was the dumbest.
But the thing about they don't care. They don't care because it looks good to Trump's base. So that's all that matters to them nowadays. Like there's no shame. They can't be shamed, so it doesn't matter. They have absolutely no morals whatsoever.
Jared said, "Can you walk off your own show?"
There you go.
Holy moly, Trish, we are on at 10 a.m. now. For those that missed the memo that I've been putting out every day, we are now on at 10 o'clock from 10 to 11. We are on, unless we go overtime, but we are on schedule for 10, 11 Eastern time now.
I love this new time slot. I like this time slot.
Yeah, the new time
I have more of a day after this.
Yes, when it just made a little more sense. Anthony said, zero shame. I'm looking at the clock. Okay, we got 5 minutes for headlines, and then we're going right into focus on those accounts that really bless us, inspire us, and encourage us. So we're going there. Let me see what's going on in the guys. If you're still on Instagram, y'all need to come on over to YouTube. Could y'all just, I only put it on Instagram so you guys can click on that link and come on over to YouTube. Come on over. It's a better experience. Just saying. Okay, back to YouTube. So here we go. Yes, Trish. You you need you missed those. You missed all those stories I've been posting. So come on. I'm glad. Yes, every day. So okay, enough of Ryan Donald's embrace of Jim Crow. Lord have mercy, as my grandmother would say. Lord have mercy.
It's sickening.
It is disgusting. And not last but not least, Steve Bannon reports to prison July
There
1st.
is no prison or jail that can
Well, hold
silence me.
silence me.
Sir, shut up and sit down.
Shut up and just go to jail. Don't
No,
go to jail and don't pass go and go to jail.
You were on the right path. Shut the hell up.
Unfreaking believable. Did you? And we were just talking about, and guys, Steve Bannon is a dangerous foe to America. If y'all have not seen what this guy is up to, and a lot of stuff is going on in the when I mean globally, he's responsible for white supremacy and white nationalist ideology globally, not just here in America, globally. So anyway, just I say Steve Bannon report to prison. July 1st.
He is just one of the many minions that were surrounded by Trump that are in jail now.
Yes,
I mean,
right.
And the list continues to grow. And they're not like ancillary people. They were people in that were in the inner circle of him. I mean, the top dogs now convicted. He potentially will go to jail, and all his minions are going to jail or in jail. Of course, they're not really serving a lot of time, which is ironic, but at least they've got convictions behind the name, and that's a stain that will stay with them forever.
Forever. Ali says Steve Bannon is behind the plan to attract and distract Black men. Take that one. Note that.
Hold on. Can I just comment on that?
You can. Yes, you can.
I listen to Trump all the time and how he talks about he always says the blacks love me. That right there, people,
it's
if you hear someone say that, they're a racist. Okay? The blacks. He doesn't call any other people, the whites, or it's always, the blacks, they love me. And the reason why the blacks love me is because now that I'm a convicted felon, they're used to that, so that's why they can they can feel my pain. Sir, shut up and go sit down somewhere.
Please do. Okay. My first out the box for Focus Friday. Now,
before you start, people, if you've got an account that you want us to feature, please put FF and then the either if it's coming from YouTube or Instagram and then that handle so we can pull it up. I'll be feeding it to Ron. So FF and then the handle for the page you want to get featured.
Thank you. Yes, that's why it takes a team. It takes
teamwork.
A team. Partnership is everything. And also, if you're on this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube on Touchbase Daily. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share YouTube. Ron Lewis Photos, Touchbase Daily. Okay, so that's going to be scrolling there to remind you it's pretty easy to keep it on the crawl. Yes, they call that the crawl or the ticker. Okay, let's start. This one is very important and dear to my heart, and I'm going to go there right now. And here we go. Let's pop that up there on the screen. And if you are not a follower of Poor People's Campaign, you need to follow it. You need to know what's going on with the Poor People's Campaign. There's a big event going on Saturday, June 29th. On Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., the Mass Poor People's and Low Wage Workers Assembly and Moral March on Washington, D.C. Now, it is estimated that if every poor person, quote, poor person buy books of a certain income. If every poor person voted, they could change the elections forever. If every, because with the dynamics of why, I think it's, let me put this headline up there. Let me just put that, because I want, did I put it up there? Hold on a second. I think I put it there. Maybe not. Maybe I did not. Okay, but William, I forgot William's last name. Reverend William, he is incredible. This is part. He's part of this movement, and they've been doing all sorts of helping with legislation around the country for poor people, in medication, food, and food poverty, housing. Guys, this is a page you want to look at. It will inspire you that there's a whole world that is never really mentioned on the media. Sometimes you'll see it, but I became acquainted with in more depth because of the Roland Martin show on Black Star Television on YouTube. Yes, so go through here. There's Reverend Barber, that's his last name, Barber. And you will see what they've been doing and working for poor people in America. There have been marches all around the country to bring awareness, and poor people, if poor people in this country united, they could get legislation passed by voting for the right people in their local elections and the broader elections to support their needs. So that's my number one out the gate. Okay, there we go. Let's see what you got. I see someone's made a comment here. So, or here we go. Yes, they do need to vote on Trish. The younger generation needs to. Okay, got that. Okay, good. If you guys have it, if you guys don't have another account, I got a long list of them.
Come on, Ron, hit us with another one.
I'm ready. I am locked and loaded, folks. I am locked and loaded with so many. I mean, first of all, I know you probably seen her work that I've been putting out there. Oh, let me just go to my homepage. Sorry about that. Homepage, and my saves. Photoville. Okay. First of all, this is a conjunction of Photoville and CPJ. I did put a listing on that. CPJ is responsible for the well-being and the welfare and the well-care of photographers that are in the field. And they teach you all kinds of stuff about what's happening in the world, how you should protect yourself. It's called the committee, protect journalists. If you are a photographer out there and you are out in the field, meaning you photograph protests, you photograph rallies, you photograph in the war zone, you photograph across the globe at different conflicts, wherever they may be, you need to be connected to CPJ. What they brought to us at Photoville was like incredible. I learned so much about the basics of when police are getting ready to be called into the rally to go against the protesters, how their formations are. We learned about pepper spray, how to protect yourself from it, the gear you should have, what kind of clothes you should not be wearing, what kind of clothes you should be wearing. CPJ. This is one of my, if you are a photographer out there, or you know someone that is a photographer that tells visual stories and they're out in the field, this is where you want to go. This is a great page. They do again, their website is amazing. Go straight to their website and you will learn so much about, any of the photographers out there, have you heard of CPJ? Is there anyone
heard of
CPJ before? Okay, I see. That's why I'm bringing it to you, because I'm seeing the crickets. No one knew. As a matter of fact, I did not know about them I did not know about them until Photoville. So this is why Photoville is so beautiful and such a blessing to many, because it's an awareness of places and people and things that are happening around the world that you just don't know, and because they're bringing awareness to you with this. Trish said that's because people are not talking about in the media world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These, that's the case most of the time. Any other? Still, no favorites out there. No focus. Okay,
Keep it going. Keep it
keep it
going.
going. I got another one. Look, I'm on a roll today. Because there's so many. I met. I met so many cool people at Photoville, and so I got a long list of people that I want to shout out. And here's another one. I want you to. This is the work of Cheryl Miller. I've talked about her many times this week. She's probably tired of me talking about her, but I'm going to talk about her because what was so beautiful. This is her. This is her in her in what's called the containers. All the gallery exhibitions are in containers at Photoville. And so this is me right there. You see me over there. And in this crowd says videotaping going on. I'm videotaping, other people are videotaping, and they're talking about her container, and she gives such a tribute to the ancestors, and she goes in and she shares. I put it up on my page. I did a whole like special on my YouTube channel. You'll see it in there, Cheryl Miller, on one of my community stories. But it is absolutely her container. She has the little area where you give reverence to the ancestors, and but inside is so remarkable. Look inside. I mean, photos of her community, her family, and these beautiful collections. And it just makes you feel like, because lots of us, no matter where we come from, we all take similar pictures when it comes to our families. We all take the same kind of the feeling and the vibe. It's a beautiful exhibition that she has put on. So check out Cheryl Miller Photo Archive. I think you will enjoy her work. Her page is beautiful. And again, you can find a lot of, let me just pop out of here, and you will see lots of work in the stuff that she's doing. Okay. I put Esteban in there. Elise, is that the Esteban in YouTube or Esteban in Instagram? Okay, let me know so that way I can put that up on the screen. Okay, next one I have for you. Since no one's besides,
Keep it going.
I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to knock out a bunch of these today because I was. Here's a hold on a second. Let me go into my saves. Okay, saves, and then I think I put this one in focus. This one here was not
That's nice.
Photoville, but I met this woman when I was out on my street when I did one of my touch base dailies from the street fair, and she is a Japanese craft of how they take paper and make paper art.
Origami.
Yeah, it's based on that, I think. But and you go through her page. Let me see if I can pop there. And you see all of this artwork. This is all paper artwork. Makes me smile because I love color. I love color. And you go, and she sells this stuff. She sells them. I think she has earrings, and she has all kinds of stuff with this paper. I mean, she does. I mean, yeah, it's incredible. It's from Japanese tradition. She's Japanese, and but it's just beautiful. I mean, look. I mean, let me just pop on. Look, this is all paper. I will always say this. Human beings are incredible. Now, sometimes they piss me off. But I love the humanity,
The creativity.
the creativity,
Yeah.
the things that human beings can come up with. Look at this. She
That's perfect.
is.
I like that.
You like that one, Chris? Look at this.
Go back. Yeah, I love that.
I
Because
mean,
there's a lot going on there. There's the color wheels, there's
oh,
color theory involved, and then she's making these like beautiful pieces.
it is
And it's
absolutely
paper.
paper. Her name is Jewel, and she is. I just thought I could put this on your radar. Okay, let's see. Chris, if you can type in
So
Esteban.
she said IG. She said put
Okay,
it in IG.
if you put in you already gave it to me. Excellent. So now I can
Well, I'm not sure if that's what the username is, but you can look up her name by that.
Okay, gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out. There's a couple of okay. Is it Esteban Whiteside? I think it is. I think there's a bunch of Estebans.
It might be that top one.
I think it could be the top one. If it's an art, it's art.
Yeah,
it's art. Yes, and I did. A matter of fact, I did have that in my folder of for today. So this is really cool stuff. Elise brought this artist to my attention. Whoa, 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 whoa! It is in my page because I remember saving this photo. Police for War Crimes, and it has all of these. Well, if you look at it, this gentleman Esteban Whiteside does these incredible pieces of art, and they all have political connection and headline connections. Like this one, it was for Nas. The world is Nasmatic, and yours 1994 Esteban. And then he goes into he has shirts, breaking news, and the way he creates is just so cool. Yes, that was in my say. Thank you, Elise, for bringing this back to remembrance. Yeah, this one says "kill your masters" instead. It's kind of like a play on the Gulf Masters. And then he has the champs and the USA and everything backwards. I mean, he does these interesting plays on pop culture. Here's another one I loved: "The Silence of the Art World." It's like you see the Silence of the Lamb kind of banner there, and again he sells this work. Police for Police, Unholy Smokes, Barbecue. That was for the young lady from I forgot her name, 1619. Let me go back to it. Oh, did I lose it? Hold on a second. Let me go back. There she goes. That's for Nicole. Yes. So anyway, great art. Literally, you could go through his page and just get lost, because when Elise brought his work to my attention, I just stayed on that page for almost an hour and a half, just going through his page. I see
that's
here
what good art will do to you.
Yeah, good art. Yeah, because I just love the creative messages within the art, and there's layers in some of this. So you see the school, you see the book burning, you see Abraham Lincoln, you see White Lives Matter, the hands up, you see this dude running, but he's in the size, he's in the sign of the signal of the Nazi symbol, the cross burning. I mean, it's so many layers to this work, and I appreciate it. Yeah, that was definitely on my list. That was on my list. Thank you, Elise. She says, I had my last, oops, did it pop up there? There, oh, there you go. So
There you
slow.
go.
I had my last artist conversation with Esteban. Yes. Love the, Chris says, love the creativity and color. Yeah, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, anyone else with some
Nope.
nope, no more. Okay, I'm going on. I'm going on. What time is it? Time
We're
check.
good on time. We got
Okay.
about 14 minutes, 13
Okay.
minutes.
So there was some others that I put in here. I'm gonna go in. Let me go pop to my home and go in. I'm organized. I'm organized. I got my saves. Okay, here we go. Another one for let's go with I did put something here for Focus on Friday. See, that was Esteban right there. That was in there. That was apartheid. I loved his art about apartheid. Who else is in here that I put in here for you guys? Let me go back. This was really interesting. This was about this was Stephanie Grant, the pilots and the people, all staff, all female staffed airline. It's just an air crew, flight crew. So that was really cool. Let me go back to Photoville because I did make a list there. And
we do have one more. I'm going to put in the chat right now.
Oh, we have one? Oh, great. Okay, great. Thank you, sir.
That's from Anthony.
Back to Photoville's page. This is my boy and my pal and my mentor, Steph. Steph. Seth. So check out Seth's page. He does photography of horror and the arts. And when you see those big movies with the horror creatures, and there's a photographer, there's a particular way to photograph monsters. And Seth does that well. He's called out on projects to do it. And oops, what happened there? Let me see. Let me get rid of that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go. And that's Seth. Obviously, you remember last week when we shared my time at Photoville together. And he talks about on his page also, if you are a photographer, he talks about so many tips. So many tips. If you need to learn about photography and you are like in a, like I call, you want to know about speed lights, he is the master of speed lights. So check out Seth. He also has his YouTube channel, which I mentioned to you guys already last week, but also check out his Instagram page. And it's a link also to YouTube, but it's full. He is on probably, he's also giving critiques on cameras and gear and all that stuff. So you cannot go wrong with hanging out with Seth. And again, like I said, he's one of my mentors. And I love him to pieces. Okay, next.
So you have one from Anthony. Elise, you said you put one in the comments. I don't see it. Make sure you hit send. Sometimes when you put in the comments and you don't hit send, it just sits there.
Okay.
So just double check.
I have this from Mr. Anthony Rowland. Mr. Anthony Rowland. Okay, pop that in there. Let's paste that, baby. Here we go. And nice. Here we go. This is Ernie Cioli. Am I gonna say that right? Okay. Hip hop historian, documenting the culture since the start. Oh, why don't I know this person? Whoa. Okay. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Because we got a lot of hip hop lovers in this building. A lot of hip hop people. That's an old picture, man. Look at that picture. Okay. Celebrating. I think I saw Ernie's work there at Chelsea Market. There's this place that has all this paraphernalia like on sale of all these amazing photography, and I do believe some of his work was in there. Cool. How many hip hoppers? I know I gotta just ask. How many people in this community are hip hop heads? How many
I
people
think majority
in
of us.
this? I think the majority, but how many people in this? I know last night everyone was hanging out with D Nice. D Nice was on yesterday evening. He popped on. I was looking at Dr. Tachi, and the next thing you know, come on the screen, D Nice is live. So and then I popped on, and everybody was like, "Hey, Ron, what's going on? Long time no see." Because Derek sometimes pops on in the middle of the night, or sometimes late at night. I'm like, I'm ready to go to sleep. So, but it was a perfect time yesterday. Miss D Spoke says she is okay. At least Bryson.
You do have another one. I put it in our chat.
You do. Oh, Lisa says she's a hip hop head. Anthony's a hip hop head. We know Elise is the hip hop head. We know some of y'all already know a hip hop head, but put it in there so everyone else will know you are a hip hop head. Bryson says it was for the Essence Festival. Yes, it was definitely. He was bringing attention to the Essence Festival. Okay, this was good. Ernie Pan. I can't say his last name properly, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but we'll go with Ernie. Okay. And I am going to definitely follow, because I did not follow. I am pretty sure I saw his work at Chelsea Market at like someone was a collector's, someone had bought his work and put it in their collection. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans.
I think I got time for one more.
Time for one more, and you put one in there?
Yep, Elise. I got Elisa's in there.
Okay, let me go there. There we go. I'm gonna get that in here, and here we go. I'm gonna copy that and put that in the search. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, more art. Elise is our art. What we're gonna call it?
Connoisseur.
Exactly. Okay, let me just go to the main page so we can just go there first. There we go. Go to the main page. Hold on. There we go. And I end up following these folks anyway because I love art. Okay. This is. Oh, I didn't read her page. Did I see? Did I see her title? Hold on a second. Let me go back. Let me see here. Mixed media collage artist based in Washington, D.C. I publish voicing art to promote people, processes, and culture. Her website is right there. Okay, there we go. Awesome. How many? My good friend Nia is like cuts and crafts and all that stuff. How many of you guys like crafties? Is that a real word for folks that do collages and artwork that way? Are they crafties, or are they just separate genres? Anthony says Ernie's book was amazing. Okay, so she's been on several shows. Okay. There was this, speaking of this kind of art, there was a photographer, one of the young photographers from ICP, their teen department, where they cultivate young kids into photography. And she kind of like had a mixed media same way, but she used her photography, and then she did cutouts from her photography to create these amazing photography. Then she would take it, cut it, and then make a new photo. Really cool stuff. Thank you. This Jenny G2C. Excellent.
Yeah.
There's one more in there, or that's telling me.
No, that was it. No, but
4 minutes. Okay, got it. there's a behind the scenes. Chris is letting me know where I am on the clock. Okay, cool beans. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. I got one more, maybe. Can I sneak in one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me see. I did not know that Art Basel is coming up. Is this
That's huge?
This is huge for all the folks that are in I do believe it's Miami.
Yes.
In the Miami area.
Yep.
And Art Basel is looks like Art Basel in Basel, June 13th through the 16th, 2024. So if you're in the Florida area, you may want to check out all of this beautiful. It's film, it's conversation, it's unlimited, it's Basel, it's news, it's tickets. Check it out. Make sure you check it out. There's so much there's so much. Humans are creative creatures. We create. We were born to create. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. We got to get out of here, Chris. It is time to go, right? I don't want to leave y'all, but we're off for the weekend. But I will be definitely sharing some of my time with you from Photoville. So I will be live on the YouTube channel throughout the weekend, sharing different parts of Photoville. Okay, Chris is he is a great timekeeper. So check out that. Also, Bryson says, who's going to see Bad Boys Ride or Die?
Got my ticket already.
I think I'm going to see it. Well, I'm working this weekend, so I'll probably see it next weekend.
Tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, and then I have to drive down to DC, but I'm going to go make sure I see it.
Nice. Okay, so some folks are going to be checking that out. Okay. And let me just stop sharing this. Guys, again, if you enjoy what we do here, like, subscribe, and share. Share. Do you know, like I always say, sharing is the greatest kick to algorithms. Share. You want to support? You don't have to pay a dime, even though it'd be nice for you to join my Patreon. But
there you go.
If you want to support otherwise and for free, all you got to do is click share. That's it. Okay. Hey, Anthony's birthday Sunday. Happy birthday to you.
Anthony.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anthony. Happy birthday to you, our sports photographer. Okay, guys. Lisa says, have a great day, everyone. She's sending love from Mexico. Are you still in Mexico? She's sending love from Mexico. And boy, love you guys. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed today. It was wonderful. I hope you got some good accounts. I hope you're able to, dive into some of these accounts that I shared with you today. And I think it will benefit you immensely. Chris, are you ready to say goodbye?
Yeah, man. See you guys next week.
It's goodbye. Hey, it's not happening.
You're probably too close.
Come on, what's going on?
Oh, maybe turn the feature off.
Okay, it's not doing it.
I'll give you another one. Here we go. Let's try this one.
That one seems to always work, but my feature must be off. It's not working.
It might be off.
Okay. I'm out of here, guys. As they say, later.